Good afternoon, everyone. It is day 2 of my Kicking It High Gear journey. So I am, as you could probably guess, going for a walk. Since walking is going to be a daily occurrence for me, let me get into the shade. I figured it would be a good opportunity to just check in on my results from the day before. So I'm going to go ahead and post a screenshot on my final numbers, or as close to my final numbers as I hit yesterday. These were my numbers for yesterday. I reached 10,000, well, according to this picture, it was actually a little bit more in all the numbers, but I digress. I reached 10,715 steps for the day, 1,033 calories burned of physical activity, 73 minutes of being active, and 13 hours out of a 16-hour day moving. So like I said, I'm going to be monitoring my progress, basically using my watch, especially since I don't want to really monitor using a scale per rule 3. So yeah, it's what's going to tell me whether or not I'm hitting my targets, at least in as good of a ballpark. It obviously registers how much I weigh, how tall I am. So it tells me, it gives me an approximation. Nothing is perfect, right? An approximation as to how much I actually burned that day. So yeah, this is what my dailies are going to look like. Good evening, everyone. It is the end of day 2 of my Kicking It High Gear, and I'm going to share my meals with you today. If I sound a little funny, there's a reason for that, and I'll break it down for you in just 1 second. This was brunch this morning. Because I got up late, I obviously didn't feel very hungry when I first got up, so I went on my walk first, and then I came back to my leftovers from yesterday. So that's the other half of that club sandwich and some fries with some ranch. And then my upcoming dinner is what has me looking like this. As you guys know, I've made sure to make it clear I'm not putting any dietary restrictions on myself. So if I'm craving something or I want something, I'm gonna go for it. You know, if as long as I'm listening to my body and stop when I'm satiated, I'm kind of good to go. That being said, this was dinner tonight. So I've only eaten twice because I'm not gonna be awake as long. And for this one, it's not the quantity of the food I had at all. I stopped when I was satiated. It was more the quality. It was really good coming in, but now I have this huge developing headache that I'm pretty sure is going to turn into a migraine. So I've taken medication. I'm going to go for a walk just to see if I can, maybe some fresh air, really just get some medication going. And yeah, so I did done messed up, but it was good going in, and I'm probably going to be avoiding, at the very least, mom and pop shop Chinese foods that have a lot of MSG.